This week, on Decoded Origins. Were the Pythagoreans a secret society that practiced occult rituals? Did they harness a special and unique power unknown to us? What are the connections between the Pythagoreans, the origins of our history, and a lost society and culture unknown to us today? Let's get started. Pythagoras was born in Samos, a Greek island in the Aegean Sea, in the 6th century BC. He is known as the father of Pythagorean mysticism, and his teachings and beliefs have influenced philosophers, mathematicians, and spiritual seekers for centuries. Pythagoras was a renowned mathematician who made significant contributions to the study of geometry and arithmetic. But he was also a philosopher who believed that there was a deeper, more mystical dimension to life. He founded a school in Croton, a Greek city in southern Italy, which became known as the Pythagorean school. The Pythagoreans were known for their secrecy and exclusivity. They believed that their teachings were too powerful to be shared with the public, and that only those who were initiated into their mysteries could gain access to their knowledge and wisdom. Today, we will explore some of the most intriguing and fascinating theories about the Pythagoreans and their secrets. The Pythagoreans believed that numbers were the building blocks of the universe and that every aspect of life was governed by mathematical principles. They believed that by studying the properties and relationships of numbers, they could gain insight into the mysteries of the universe. One of the most famous examples of Pythagorean numerology is the idea of the Pythagorean triangle. This is a right-angled triangle with sides that are all whole numbers. The Pythagoreans believed that these triangles held special properties and that they could be used to unlock the secrets of the universe. But Pythagorean numerology was not limited to geometry. They believed that every number held a spiritual significance, and that by studying the properties of numbers, they could gain insight into the spiritual qualities that were associated with them. For example, the number 1 was associated with the concept of unity and the divine, while the number 2 represented duality and conflict. The number 3 was seen as a symbol of harmony and balance, while the number 4 represented stability and the material world. The Pythagoreans also believed in the concept of gematria, which was a form of numerology that assigned numerical values to letters of the alphabet. By assigning numerical values to words and phrases, the Pythagoreans believed that they could unlock hidden meanings and gain insight into the mysteries of the universe. The Pythagoreans were known for their strict dietary restrictions, which included abstaining from meat and animal products. They believed that by eating a pure and simple diet, they could purify their bodies and souls and become more attuned to the spiritual realm. But the Pythagorean diet was not just about abstaining from certain foods. They also believed that the way food was prepared and consumed was important. The Pythagoreans believed in the concept of pronoia, which meant foresight or planning. They believed that by planning and preparing their meals in a mindful and intentional way, they could enhance the spiritual qualities of the food. In addition to their dietary restrictions, the Pythagoreans also practiced various forms of physical and spiritual purification. One of the most famous examples of this was their use of music and sound to heal and purify the body and soul. Pythagoras believed that music was a powerful force that could be used to harmonize the body and soul, and that certain musical scales and frequencies held special spiritual properties. The Pythagoreans also practiced various forms of meditation, including akousmatikoi, which was a form of meditation that involved listening to the teachings of Pythagoras in a quiet and contemplative setting. The Pythagoreans also believed in the concept of metempsychosis, which was the idea that the soul could be reborn into a new body after death. They believed that by purifying the body and soul in this life, they could prepare themselves for a better afterlife. The Pythagoreans believed that the soul was immortal, and that the body was just a temporary vessel for the soul. The Pythagoreans were a mysterious and fascinating group of philosophers and mathematicians who were known for their interest in the mystical and esoteric dimensions of life. Their beliefs about numerology, geometry, and the spiritual qualities of numbers continue to influence people around the world today. The Pythagorean diet and practices of physical and spiritual purification were a central part of their teachings, and they believed that by purifying the body and soul, they could gain access to hidden knowledge and wisdom. While much of the Pythagorean teachings and practices remain shrouded in mystery, they believed that these practices helped to prepare them for the reception of secret knowledge and wisdom. The legacy of Pythagoreanism is vast and far-reaching. Pythagorean numerology and geometry have influenced fields as diverse as music, art, architecture, and science. The Pythagorean theorem, which states that in a right-angled triangle, the square of the hypotenuse is equal to the sum of the squares of the other two sides, is one of the most famous mathematical equations of all time. But the Pythagoreans were not just interested in mathematics and science. They believed that there was a mystical dimension to life that could be accessed through spiritual practices and purification. The Pythagorean teachings on music, sound, and the spiritual qualities of numbers have influenced spiritual traditions around the world. One of the most intriguing and mysterious aspects of Pythagoreanism is the concept of the akousmatikoi, which was a group of Pythagoreans who lived in seclusion and followed a strict code of conduct. They were not allowed to speak, but were permitted to listen to the teachings of Pythagoras and his closest disciples. The akousmatikoi were considered the most advanced and enlightened members of the Pythagorean school, and their practices and teachings remain shrouded in mystery. Another mysterious aspect of Pythagoreanism is the concept of the tetractys, which was a triangular arrangement of 10 dots that held great symbolic significance for the Pythagoreans. They believed that the tetractys represented the structure of the universe, and that it held the key to understanding the mystical and esoteric dimensions of life. Despite their secrecy and exclusivity, the teachings and practices of the Pythagoreans have had a profound impact on the course of human history. From mathematics to spirituality, their ideas and beliefs continue to inspire and intrigue people around the world. The Pythagorean society may have been shrouded in mystery and secrecy, but their legacy lives on to this day. Pythagoras' mathematical discoveries and theories laid the foundation for modern mathematics and science, and his teachings on the mystical and spiritual dimensions of life continue to fascinate and intrigue people around the world. The Pythagorean society may have been secretive and exclusive, but their influence on the world of philosophy, mathematics, and spirituality cannot be denied. The Pythagoreans were a mysterious group of philosophers and mathematicians who were known for their fascination with the esoteric dimensions of life. Although much of their knowledge and practices remain shrouded in mystery, their influence on the world cannot be denied. As we continue to explore the mysteries of the universe, we cannot help but wonder what secrets the Pythagoreans may have possessed and what hidden knowledge they may have passed down through the ages. Stay tuned for more next time. If you like this video, hit the thumbs up icon. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon to get notifications for new videos.